this preaching about Malcolm X and what's the other one, Marcus Garvey, and we are all one, sister, brother, they are not interested in that. Let me teach you chi today. Yehien sika. Yehien sika. We need money.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching me from. Welcome back to my YouTube space. I love you. Now, if you are new here on this channel, please just think of me by hitting the subscription button. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. Support me by whatever means you can. On today's video, I'm going to talk about this Ghanaian lady talking about Black Americans, talking about Pan-Africanism, talking about Afro-Caribbeans and his ideology or her ideology. I didn't like it. Let's watch this video, then we go react on it.
Do not have an understanding of what it means to be a Pan-African.
Dear Black Americans, can we just give up on this whole Pan-African one love, brotherhood of man and sisterhood and all this, we are one and all that? Listen, let me tell you the reality on the ground. Yeah, the average Ghanaian wants to go where you've come from. Let me tell you, that is a fact. I've worked for the British High Commission before for many years. I've seen Ghanaians come in with documents showing they've sold their land, taxis, houses, even farmland, just to raise the money to get a visa to go to the UK. All this preaching about Malcolm X and what's the other one, Marcus Garvey, and we are all one, sister, brother, they are not interested in that. Let me teach you chi today. Yehien sika. Yehien sika. We need money because the average Ghanaian needs money to chop, to eat, to pay school fees, to open up his kiosk every morning to sell. The reality on the ground is life is hard in Ghana. They all want that life that you don't want. I'm a prime example. It's like we've crossed lives. We in the West, we want to come to Africa to enjoy because we're done with there. We've been there, done it, seen it. They also want to go there to do it, see it, done it there, to get money, to build houses, to have a better future. Some Ghanaians hate Ghana. Let me tell you, I know Ghanaians that say they hate Ghana for everything that it stands for. So please, all this coming in like you are the black savior to come and teach Africans about pride and self-worth and knowing that you're an African and coming to teach and preach. Sister, brother, save your breath. They're not interested. They don't even know what you're talking about because for them it's survival. It's survival. Every day in this Africa is a survival. Light off, no water, living conditions. And you're here coming to talk about Marcus Garvey. That's not going to feed anyone here. If you want to come and embrace Africa with all your beads and all your braids and your your dreadlocks and your dashiki, and you want to have that true African experience, wonderful. But leave the Africans alone to fight for their lives and get on with their lives. The preaching is enough, please.
Welcome back. Now, this Ghanaian lady, I think she's from Ghana. She talked about we have this issue, or we are spreading awareness as Pan-Africans. We are spreading awareness to Black people to come back to Africa, to Black people to have this spirit of Pan-Africanism, to support Africa, join hands, to be united, etc., etc. But this Ghanaian lady has different ideology on this. She's saying that she's telling Black people or Black Americans or Afro-Caribbeans not to buy that story because she's saying even Africans themselves are selling their lands to run away from Africa. Even Africans themselves, they don't want to be in Africa. And she gave example of she has a friend of Ghana, from Ghana, saying that she does not love Ghana. It is true, we have that stories. Even me, I have a lot of friends who, even when this green card lottery come, they run up and down going to register for the lottery so that they can just go away from Africa. I have a lot of friends who want to go away from Africa. I have a lot of friends who just want to leave Kenya, who just want to leave Somalia, who just want to leave Uganda and go away, never to return back. And even I have friends who have already gone away and they don't want to return back. And some of them they want to return back very fast, very fast. I have friends who are in Germany, they want to return home very fast. And as long as she is right that most of African people, they just want to go, and she added that we just want money, as long as she is right, but the ideology, that is not ideology of what we are selling. We are not selling that fear here. We are not selling that fear here. We are not selling the ideology of running from Africa. Of course, you may go look for greener pastures. You may go because we lack opportunities. It's true to say, it is open that Africa, we don't have a lot of opportunities. We are learned. We have degrees, bachelors in Ango. We have a lot of things knowledgeably. But we don't have that opportunities. We have even seen presidents from some African countries like Kenya, William Ruto, going to Germany, going to selling our people there, was having this calculation of 200,000 people from Kenya going to work in Germany. We have a lot of people from Africa, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Ethiopia, going to work in Saudi Arabia, going to work in Lebanon, going to work in Asia. I know it's true, a lot of people are trying to run away from Africa, but we are not selling that fear anymore. Because, yes, she has said that Africans, what we need is money. Everyone needs that money. Everyone needs that money. But the situation of you running away from Africa, going there, being an immigrant, will not solve the solution. Will not solve the solution. We are a third world continent. Western countries, some of them are first world continent where we are trying to run away. And all those African in diaspora, Black Americans and Afro-Caribbeans who are there, they know what's happening. They know what is on the other side. And it is easy for them to test what is in Motherland than there. They know. We may be running away, but if you are knowledgeable, you will make Africa great yourself without running. We will create opportunities here. We will create good leaders here so that they can bring or shape your country. They can bring the countries in shape. All we lack is just good leadership. And when you get good leadership, we are okay to go. I'm saying that we are not selling this ideology of running away from Africa or ideology of just wanting money. If it's a country or if there are a set of people who doesn't value this money that much, they are Africans. Let me tell you for free. They are Africans. If there are some set of people who does not value that money that easily, they are Africans. Simply because here in Africa, we are the ones who have all these resources and everything. If we value that money so much, we could not take our resources that easily. But the leaders who are here in power, they are the one who value that money so easily. And the ideology of you not coming to Africa, that's a bad idea, because I believe she is talking in an aspect of not a Pan-Africa. When we are asking, or when we are spreading awareness of Pan-Africanism, when we are asking Black Americans to come back home, Afro-Caribbeans to come back home, we want to end this issue of people running away. That's what we are trying to do. We know we have that problem. We know we have that problem of money. And let me tell you for free, my good sister, if we get a good leadership in Africa, if we build our Africa, if we unite our Africa, we will get that money back here and we will be great, very great. Just imagine, as an African, we are trying to do this. We are trying to build this awareness. We are trying to create this awareness so that we can protect this as a manager of this bank. We are the managers. We are trying to protect this, our resources here, so that in years to come, it will enrich our children's. Years to come, it will enrich the generation to come. We will not have again other set of Africans running away from Africa. We will not have other sets of Africa seeing thieves are coming here to steal what is ours and they just keep quiet. We will have set of Africa who will protect our interest. Because when we protect this, that's where we will be paid at the end of the month. I was given an example of a bank teller and the robbery and the bank. You are a bank teller, you are working at this bank, you are being paid at the end of the month, and then thieves come to steal what you have. And you, instead of protecting this one, you just want to follow the thieves. When you follow the thieves, they give you some small token, and you come back, there's no job anymore. This token will just end. That's what is happening in Africa. That's what is happening in Africa. We, as Africans, we are bank tellers. The motherland is our bank. Do you get that example? Thieves are coming here, stealing from us. They go to enrich themselves, and we are leaving the bank, following them to chop what they got, to chop the rice. They are giving us 2 spoons of rice, and then we are coming back. After some times, we are back to poverty, and we left our bank to be robbed. We need to protect our motherland. We need to protect this bank that is making other continents great. It is enriching even other continents. That's what we are doing, my beautiful lady. If you don't get the message of Pan-Africanism, don't sell the ideology of fear to people who wanna be Pan-Africans. Don't sell the fear to Black Americans who wanna come and visit Africa. Don't sell the fear of to Afro-Caribbeans who wanna come and invest and build Africa. Don't sell the fear to those children who are born or who are brought up in Africa to think that Africa is not great anymore, that they need to go. That's the fear we don't want to sell. We know it's true. People are running. We know what is causing them to run. Lack of employment, political instability, wars, health system poor infrastructure. We know what is causing them to run away, and that's why we are creating awareness, and we are creating leaders who will protect our interests. And that's why we have someone like Ibrahim Traore, president of Burkina Faso. That's why we have the juntas from Mali and Niger. That's why we have presidents who they are looking at the affair of the people. That's why we have Pan-Africanists talking about Africa. That's why we have African Streamline talking about Africa, because he is capable young man who can run away from Africa, go and look for greener pasture. But because he wanna get that greener pasture here, that's why he will create content about, or he will talk, or he create awareness about Africa. That's why we have a lot of Pan-Africanism. It's not because we lack. It's not because we don't have that motive of going. It's because if we run all of us, who will create this change? Do you want us to go to leave Africa without anybody? Do you want us to go to be slaves somewhere else? Do you want us to go just to work for the people, and yet we are here, we have them here? Can you run away from your home? Can you run away from your home simply because the neighbor's dog has come? If you are being chased by a dog, you are running, going home. You are not running, going away from home. We accept we have these weak lines between ourselves. We accept we have problems. We accept that a lot of Africans are thinking about money, and that's what is making Africa more poor and more poor. We are not thinking about innovating Africa. We are not thinking about technology. We are not thinking about food security. We are thinking about how to get just money, been given money. Why don't we create an easily flow of getting that money? Why our leaders should invest in agriculture so that the future generation can get easy flow of money without going away. Leaders should invest in education, technology, so that our future generation can be innovative, so that they cannot run away just to go and look for money. Sometimes back, President of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni, said that, told Ugandans, you have food. What else do you want? And that's one of the ideas we don't want to sell. From the Bible, they say, a man shall not live by bread alone. Museveni was telling the Ugandans, you have bread. What else do you want? We want a bakery. We want a bakery where we can cook our own bread. What do you think? Tell me in the comment section about this video. Do you agree with this young lady? Not young. Do you agree with this lady from Ghana, or what is your take? Tell me in the comment section. And of course, you can support me by liking this video, comment, subscribe. You can send super thanks. You can join membership channel. Let's grow together. Until next episode, peace be with you.